Dmytrivka is a village in the Kyiv region where territorial defence forces stopped a column of enemy armoured vehicles and forced the Russian troops to flee. That was 2 weeks ago, and now the village is gradually coming to life. Residents return to the destroyed buildings and try to restore normal life.
There are 5 ruined houses on this street and a few more on the next one. There are more than 24 of them. Damaged fences, burnt cars and broken Russian vehicles with burnt soldiers inside are everywhere. We have already managed to count 5 units of completely destroyed Russian military equipment. Behind me is an infantry fighting vehicle. There's a tank, there's another tank, and 2 more are at another location. The military equipment, which was in combat condition, has already been transferred to the needs of the Ukrainian army. Dmytrivka is a village an hour's drive from Kyiv. The positions of the Russian military were right next to it for 3 weeks. Then the occupiers decided to capture the village. They fired mortars at it for a day and a half.
It only gave us strength and anger.
On March the 30th, a column of Russian military equipment entered Dmytrivka. 15 enemy tanks and IFVs were met by the 114th Brigade of Territorial Defence, armed with hand grenade launchers.
The commander was standing here, and I have brought shells from there. And where to go? They had nowhere to go. They then began to flee.
Several tanks were shot at. The Russians did not dare go beyond this street. While the occupiers fled, they were shooting in all directions.
They fired from tanks at everything they saw.
The invaders did not have time to go far. On the outskirts of the village, they were met by our artillery. No more Russians came to the village after that. Subsequently, Kyiv region was cleared of the occupiers. Now Ukrainian soldiers are standing at checkpoints. Nina returned to Dmytrivka after our military. All this time she lived with her sister, and now for the first time she sees what is left of her house.
There is an outdoor kitchen, barn, 5 chickens, a small greenhouse. All was well.
The village tries to return to normal life. Gradually the electricity supply is being restored and almost everyone has been supplied with water. The village council issues plastic sheeting to close the broken windows. The administration also helps people with money. However, only to those who have minimal damage, because there are no funds to build houses yet. Nina and her sister are crying over the ruins of the house, but they are certain.
We will rebuild everything. Relatives will help. People will help.
Natalia Naichai, Ilya Kondratenko, Vikna Programme, STB United News.